Welcome back. I'm Teak the Gamer, and this is Sonic Saturday. Last week, Sonic pushed Robotnik out of the Green Hills and has followed the villain to the Marble Zone. What new dangers will he encounter now? Well, in the last level, we learned that Sonic the Hedgehog is all about running very fast down hills, doing 360 loops, and flying through the air on springs. This level reverses all of that by forcing you into an underground maze filled with spikes, platforms, and lava. There are even a few, and I'm using the term very loosely, puzzles thrown into the mix. This is also the level that teaches you that being crushed is hazardous to your health. All of this means that you have to take things slow. There are few opportunities to get up to max speed in this zone, and it's generally dangerous to try. Two new enemies show up in this zone: a spiked robo-caterpillar with an annoyingly small hitbox, and some rocket bats that still have to flap their wings for some reason. Now, one really cool detail about this level is in the above-ground portion of the zone. In the lava, there will be grassy platforms. When you step on them, they'll lower just enough to catch fire. They aren't particularly dangerous, but it's still a neat trick to get you moving. Instead of simply giving you an open path and letting you get up to speed, this level pushes you to move quickly by burning the ground behind you. In Act 2, things heat up as the level starts throwing more fire and lava your way. It kinda makes you wonder who built this place. Clearly some sort of ancient temple lost to the ages, and the builders didn't want anybody screwing around with it. Not only are there spikes and flamethrowers, but it seems that the whole place was designed to continually pump lava around with a series of pistons. I don't know why somebody would build an underground temple and include lava pumps, but here we are. Likewise, Robotnik must be here searching for something, since I can't imagine any fuzzy woodland creatures living here by choice. I can only guess this place has information on the Chaos Emeralds, and that Sonic and Robotnik are racing to find it. Act 3 has more platforming, and test your patience even further with some slow lava surfing. This is also the act where you're likely to learn the tried and true tactic of collect the same ring over and over as you get to safety. I have to admit, this zone is pretty spiffy. The lava effects are nice, there's a lot of cool platforming, and the music is pretty catchy. The whole zone gives you a feeling of adventure, like you're a blue furry Indiana Jones. This time, when you run into Robotnik, he tries to roast you with fire that spreads across whatever platform you're standing on. On the surface, it's a bit more hardcore than trying to hit you with a wrecking ball. Still, the encounter isn't terribly difficult. Like before, he doesn't target you specifically. His pattern is set regardless of whether you're on the platform or not. While it's arguably a more challenging boss because there's no safe zone to catch your breath, the pattern is also a lot simpler, and it's easy to make sure you're not on whatever platform is going up in flames. Once again, as long as you keep your cool, you can beat Robotnik by simply going through the motions. After you've beaten him, you once again free your furry friends and chase Robotnik into the next zone. Well, that's it for the Marble Zone. Come back next week as Sonic continues his adventures in the Spring Yard Zone.